Relationships, what are they all about? Well, you'd think there's something fabulous and significant about all the thousands of books which are in our stores and our libraries pertaining to the subject, and the magazines which come out every week, every month, with 10 tips to a better relationship here, 5 tips to a better relationship there, 10 tips to whatever it may be. But it's not true. Relationships are nothing new. You're here and I'm here because of a relationship. Relationships have been going since Adam and Eve's days, so they've been going all around the world as well. There's nothing unique to them. Relationships come, then they go, and whatever. We all know the stories. There were Hollywood movies made billions of dollars because of the relationships, and also the infidelities and everything that goes with them. But our own whole being is about a relationship. What we do, how we do it, and how we manage our relationships. It's a bit like watching a commercial on television pertaining to washing powder. Woman puts it in the washing machine, it's got all kinds of stains from chocolate and oil and tomato and red currant and everything else, puts it in the washing machine, 5 minutes later takes it out and it's pure white. We do the same at home. Do the stains go? Of course they don't, they're still there. And life's a bit like that. We've got to work on it. We've got to put what we want into our relationship, and we've got to understand what other people want as well. One of the biggest drawbacks of relationships today is selfishness. And what he said, what they said, what's expected. But what is expected? Love is the biggest thing in a relationship, because without love it's going to falter, it's going to fall flat. And that's why you get so many media people always going through endless relationships, because it falls flat all the time. Their expectations are for themselves. What about me? What about me? What about me? And of course, when you have the what about me situation, it's always going to fail as well, because somewhere down the line, somebody else isn't going to bother about you. They're going to get fed up, because they have a thing called a life too. And it's not about sharing your life, it's about you sharing their life. And that's where lots of other things come undone at the same time. There's not enough sharing. It's all, well, I have this, you don't understand. Well, I've got that and you don't understand. Well, I have to do this. Well, if I don't do that. And of course, it's not about me and you. It's about us. Us, it's that dual word. It's a couple together. It's us. It's we, not I, not you. It's us. And a lot of things go astray because there's a lack of us and a lack of we in what we do. We've got to understand too that our emotions play a very, very big part. And without our emotions being at one with ourselves and with our partners, we're always going to be discordant. Things are always going to be one way or another way, or what's this and what's that. Everybody's going to question what they do. Well, our relationship isn't like theirs. Well, why should it be? It's unique. There's only one of you. There's only one of your partner. So you can't be like anybody else, even if they run a parallel line. You can't be like anybody else. Relationships are something which you need to work on. There's nothing complicated. Stuff comes up in life. Illness, financial problems, all work problems, redundancy, lots of things, scratch the car, the boiler blows up, whatever. Get over it, move on. If you dwell on the past, you're going to bring it along with you all the time, and you're never going to go forward. Relationships are something which is of the moment, and it's for tomorrow. The past is gone. We only own a small amount of time where we are right here, right now, because the rest is the future. That's where we're going to go, and that's where you're going to go as well, whether you like it or not. So you either allow life to take you by default to the future, and you may end up where you didn't want to go, which is your own fault, or you're going to steer yourself to the future. You're the only one who can steer your own ship. You're the only one who walks in your own shoes. So make sure that you are in control of your life, because if you're not, your relationship is going to go AWOL. And relationships aren't 50-50, they could be 20-80. You can have a very dominant person, a very passive person, but if it works, it works. There's no such thing as a 50-50, well, half of this and half of that. That's what lawyers talk about in divorce courts and things like that. This is all man-made stuff. This is not between you and your partner. You and your partner, it's very personal what you do and how you do it. So make sure that you are in charge of yourself, and because if you're not, your relationship won't go anywhere. That's it for now.